here's one I love coming back to. Now, what happens on this, I wonder. Alright, let's check it out.
That's a slap.
They ain't think that I would make it out that fire. We got the streets on fire. PRA, we got the streets on fire. PRA, we got the streets on fire. All this money in these hoes, I've been feeling like it's thankful. I've been feeling dangerous. PRA, we got the streets on fire.
Zachary? Hi?
I wonder if I'm on that interview. I wonder. This is the picture I made. I was young. All right.
And he's gonna get his pictures taken.
I did not know, by the way, going into this, that I don't know what I was finna say, actually. I did not know, by the way, where these videos went. I think it's only on this because I do not see it anywhere else. So this is like the first time it's like being revealed to everybody right now. So it's an interesting type of thing here. But yeah, I did not know. My eyes just got like really wide right there for a second. That's kind of scary. I did also want to add. What is this? Anyways, I did also want to add that I did not know I was going into this interview. I'll probably say it in the video. So I'll probably edit it out, but I didn't know that I was gonna get interviewed until like a little bit later on, and then it happened. So yeah, and I also did not know that I would. Anyways, I did know about the pictures. I don't know why I was saying I was about to say that I didn't know that I was going to do pictures, even though I knew I was going to do that.
So you're gonna take your red carpet picture.
That's real. That's just without a beard. Like I look good though. Don't get me wrong, without the beard. But like look at me right here. Like the beard just adds to how good it is. You know. I think the official beard is what I used to call it, but the official goatee, I think it just like adds to the experience of the homies ZXinfinite. And you know, maybe I'll shave it, Action Bronson, you know, or maybe I'll keep it. You know, shout out Action Bronson. That's the homie. Word to him. You guys will enjoy when it comes out. Enjoy. I wonder if I'm in it myself. Like, who's that? Hold on. That's who I think it is. It's like as birds were crying about females and saying that they crying or whatever, and then put that clip from the.
Let's really look at his profile right quick.
The exact same year that this kid was posting these types of posts, I was going to events.
Let's put that to the side.
It's almost like at that same time, I'm freaking out there going to film festivals and freaking, you know, making a name for myself while people are crying about clans. I don't know. Could be wrong. And making videos and crying about misinformation, yelling at their camera. I mean, and telling people about me, someone they don't know, you know. I could be wrong. You know, it's just 2018 at the time. Bro, I was built at this time, too. So it's funny that this happened the same year that that kid was scared of me. That's funny at the part. So if you want to see these pictures in like high quality or whatever, this is one me holding of the thing that I did in the music video. Just myself, me and my mom. Shout out Slim Beanie Eater 2. And shout out in words of freaking Sleeper. I haven't seen him in a minute, but we used to hang out back in those times. He was chill. He did some stuff in Vegas. He's kind of renowned in Vegas and stuff. So shout out Sleeper. I haven't seen him in a while. And the last time I did was very odd because I didn't even know he was still living in the same town in AZ. But I mean, apparently he was. And then the famous, infamous picture to everybody that know me. the homie ZXinfinite with Curtis Young.
It's not Zoe. I don't accept it. If it's not Zoe, it's not doing it. I don't accept it. Don't even do Star Power or True Heart without Zoe, because that shit don't work. Mountain Dew, you better bring that holiday brew back. Last Christmas I was getting lit and I drank that shit and it was hella good. Well, if I look in my fridge and there's no holiday brew at this Christmas, be really pissed in a second. Sense whatsoever. Bill, if there's JJ Orange. If you freaking make it again. So Mountain Dew, if you're listening, make it again. I will promote you. And what the?
Oh shoot! Turned 17. That was the fit, bruh. That's crazy. Hold on. How do I get this out of the way? There it is. Y'all gotta see that hat, bruh. Y'all can't even see the hat. Whatever. Right quick, really quickly, if you want to pause on any of those like relationship quote unquote postings, you could say what you will about that. But hey, I'm just posting it. I wasn't in my feels or nothing like that. I mean, 2017. Oh, there was one chick that was kind of weird. That, alright, I'll admit I was a little bit into my feels about that. Cause I mean, you know, I feel like, you know, we had some kind of connection. But after that, I was chilling. I mean, like, not in the same situation. Look at that right bottom picture. I was young right here. And this is a young self.
Some of my tracks are unique in their own way. I'll watch it, and it's really hype.
Bruh, classic YouTube.
Oh yeah, another day of a photo shoot. Those are always fun. And then this one, that was gonna have the cover from my album, a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 jacket.
Hey, how are you? Good.
The homie Brian. Yo, everybody's there, bruh. It's like reliving a moment in time that was, can't believe that it was 8 years ago now. Wow. This was 8 years ago. Time flies, bro. It's crazy because, like, time flies, man. You know, you only live once, so enjoy this life while you're here. You know, there's just no excuse for it. There's no excuse to waste time on, like, being mad at people for years, you know, stuff like that. But, like, enjoy it, you know, to the fullest. You know, if people are idiots, let them be idiots. You know what I'm saying? If they like pink and be idiots, let them be idiots. You know, you can't control everything. You can't, you know, life ain't perfect. But you can at least make it the closest thing to perfect as long as you work it. As long as you work on it. As long as you freaking work towards your goals and you have your goals and you know, use all your opportunities and you just, you know, be happy doing the things you like doing. Even if you have to work a certain job you don't like, maybe it'll get you to a job that you do like. Maybe it'll get you to get something that you like doing. So, like, when you come home after that work, it's like it might have been a hard day even, but then you come home to that one thing that you've been wanting and that you had to get that money from that job to work for, like a freaking pet or freaking anything. Games, you know, video games or freaking something, you know. And that's one of the best parts about it is you can make something out of it. This is apparently yellow, by the way. This is the freaking lowest yellow. Okay, there we go. I want some more yellow in here. Is that the same as Okay, no, it is not. Back to yellow, because that's my color. That's Legendary Grand Entertainment's color right there. You know, I have half of it in my hair, and I didn't even realize actually. I mean, it's blonde technically.
But the colors of Legendary Grand Entertainment or Legendary Grand Gold Entertainment both be black and gold.
8 years ago.
Yay!
I was so nervous in this interview. Alright, check it out. Like, for my first actual, like, interview that had a lot of people looking at it, I was, like, straight nervous, y'all. I don't know what's going on up there. But I was straight nervous. Like, I didn't know what to say. I don't know why. I think it was probably because the vape. But I didn't even, like, vape that much or a lot. Straight up, like, I don't know why, but I was, like, a little bit nervous going into it. I didn't even know what to say at times. You know, it was just, you know, it was a heat of the moment type thing. But I think it turned out quite well for my first interview. And it felt good. It felt good. You know, I was out there, and my freaking it played on the theaters, and I'll have that video next. So I'll react to that video next. But it's insane to know that not only the very first time I was in a theater and I saw myself on a theater, I had someone like freaking Curtis Young himself. Curtis Young himself. Who is he? Look it up. Look it up. And you know, I'll just tell you right now while you're here looking it up. Son of Dr. Dre. I was not doing music seriously until, well, I started doing it in like 2016 when I was like trying it, but I didn't take it like serious until 2022. Actually, 2022 is when I started actually like seriously going in with it. As the homie ZXinfinite. The year before as Emperor Ultimate, I was just doing it, you know, trying it, just like the same with the Scorpius Devastation EP in 2020, the year before that. And then, like, years before that, since 2015, 2016, I don't know what year. I know for sure 2016, but I don't know about 2015 is when I was doing music. And, yes, at the same time as I was doing freaking Origins Alliance and all that Call of Duty stuff back then, Shadow Ripper, Shadows of the Sun, all of that back in the day, Lethal Deception, XK7 Slayers, all those clans and stuff, at the same time as I was doing that game and I was doing music. So.
And on top of all of that, not only was I doing all of that, but I was doing vlogs and a lot of other content, and I was doing it during school. I wasn't crying like nobody, you know, like nobody ever did except Joshua, but like I wasn't crying, you know. I wasn't making up any excuse. There was no excuses. I was putting in that work without even trying sometimes.
So it's funny because now I do a lot of gaming and a lot of music, and like some could argue and say that I'm at my best right now. But I mean, when you're in your 20s, the human brain stops like developing inside like its finished development, and so you know, with freaking concussions happening, it kind of like messes up the process. So yeah, but still, I mean, it's whatever. It ain't gonna mess up my whole, you know, thing. I'm still going in doing the stuff that I've always wanted to do. But yeah, this was like super professional and freaking it was good. It just sucks because like you can't really hear what's going on. I forgot to mention and talk about in 2018 though. A couple years before I put out my first music, like my Devastation EP. I mean, I put out music before, but not exactly like Devastation EP. Devastation EP was like my real official, like going in with music and fully putting it out there. I was gonna put on radios and everything that EP, and then and same thing for the other things, but it just never happened. Maybe I'll do it soon. Sometimes I just don't want to sleep. I wanna work. Anyhow, I made a demo, is what I call it, but it's just basically my first song, called Stay Here, and the music video, if you want to check it out, you can look it up. Stay Here Scorpius. Don't put the $signs like how my name is. When I was that artist, they didn't put in the $signs, but it's completely fine. It's called Stay Here Scorpius, Skorpius. If I make a video out of this, I'll put in the freaking it on the screen so you can see how I used to spell it. It was something I made up on my own. And the logo was a little something like this. And one of the reasons is right here, actually. Check it out. Right there is my freaking tattoo to when I was getting to be fitting to be Scorpius. And then now that gimmick's just, you know, gone now with Emperor Ultimate. So you probably can't really see it, but it's hard to make out. And then I have the homie ZXinfinite, and I already got fanboys drawing it that fast. I know, it's insane.
LAUGHLIN. Quincy is the writer, co-director. Canyon is co-director. So excited to see you again.
Heck yeah. That's what's up. First interview ever. That's what I'm probably going to call this video. Alright, so quick backstory and a rundown of what this exactly is. In 2018, a lot of stuff was going on. You know, bullied in school for a while. Pretty much up until I stopped going to school. That's just Arizona though. I mean, in California, I did a little bit. It was kind of bad actually, a little bit. Like it was something.
But between two, Arizona was way worse. I mean, it was only bad in Cali because, I mean, like, just, you know, it was just kind of weird, but.
The music videos based on, like, all the times, like, I could rap the whole thing right now, probably. It was, no, let me reword that. Me and my family have been working with the studio for a while, 2 different studios, and one of the studios had this camera person, and she also, like, did some like mixing, mastering type stuff, and I guess she did music too, and she tried doing music, and me and her made a song. She did the hook chorus, and I did the raps, and I don't know how the frick it happened, but I wrote a song, asked my dad, what could I do to, write a song about. I actually asked my dad to help out, and he gave me the kind of, I don't know how, like, all this came together, but somehow, whatever he said in response just made me think about all those things, and then I made that song, and I can't freaking get this. And then that was that, and then Stay Here was made, my first ever song that I fully released, and it turned out like the way it did. So I talked about like just a lot of like real life happenings and just things that happened in my life, and I pretty much just went off that, back in the day I was a lonely soul, however many years ago. My thoughts were uncontrollable, had a lot of feelings stuck inside, but never too much and couldn't lie. I go to wake up the next day just to feel undoubtedly less motivated, barely conversative, no inspiration. It's just how it is, how I live, and I just can't take it. So if you're listening to my statement, please help me find my way out through this dark haven. Like, oh my gosh, that was insane. The fact that I came up with that back in 2018, that wasn't even like nowadays. And my freestyles, oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I used to be a master of freestyles and master of music, abbreviations, MOM. But then, marijuana, drugs, and just vape and all that stuff started messing up my life, and that was my decisions that I messed up on. And then, it kind of ruined one of my career paths and one of my careers, kind of. I mean, I still came back and I made some hits, but, a lot of things wouldn't have happened if it weren't for, me messing up. But, I mean, it's not like I knew, we all make mistakes. But I still am good at freestyling and all that. It's just like, it just sucks that all that happened in the first place, but it is what it is. And to be completely real, you can't control everything. Humans aren't perfect. No one's perfect. But with that out of the way, yeah, so let's watch the video. I never did a reaction on this video and at all, actually. I made a comment saying interesting. December 30th, 2018. This is before 2019. Wow, 2019 was not a fun year. 2023 was the come up. Oh my gosh, I got so freaking lit that year. And 2024, I'm interested to see what's to come for this year, because like it all led up to this point. This is the year where so far I've been sober. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been sober for at least a couple months now, almost fully. And everything's looking good. I have everything planned, and just a lot of things going good for this year so far. A lot of still drama with unnecessary things going on. I'm gonna have to edit that out. A lot of people that are out of control. A lot of people with no self-control, and just them messing up and making mistakes. But besides that, I mean, pretty much everything else has been pretty good. So I'm looking forward to all of this, and later today is gonna be really good. So it's gonna be really good. So keep in mind, I'm gonna critique this video. I do like the video, but there is some things that are kind of, I feel like, I don't know. Like I'll let you know. Let's get in it. I'm not gonna stop until the song's over though, unless I have something important to say. Oh yeah, there's scenes in there. Alright, first thing, why does it have the $ signs in Scorpius, but it's not in the title? What's going on here? Also, shout out to Vicky for being in the chorus and the hook, but also editing the video and producing the beat. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Don't know what's going on there though. I should bring this up. Okay, so my 2001 convertible Mustang that I used to have. Oh, I miss that car. I drove it before. It's such a good car. Man, I can't believe this. Anyway. And then sometimes, I can't believe it. Man, some crazy trap stuff that I used to do back in the day. So I guess I'm stealing cars for some reason. I'm homeless or something. What is the interpretation here? Because that was the idea. I was supposed to steal cars, and I ended up stealing a car. I guess it's like bad decision or something. And it's got 100 views. Just millions of views on my debut song. It's supposed to be me leading up to that point, and I actually didn't drive it, unfortunately. It really sucks that I couldn't drive my own car, which was kind of stupid. I don't know who drove it. If it was my dad, sure, I'm cool with it. But if it was like anybody else, like why? I don't know. It was weird. Anyhow.
Back in the day I was a lonely soul. However many years ago, my thoughts were uncontrollable. Had a lot of feelings stuck inside, but too nervous to say the truth. But nervous too much and couldn't lie. I go to wake up the next day just to feel undoubtedly less motivated. Barely conversated, no inspiration. It's just how it is, how I live, and I just can't take it. So if you're listening to my statement, please help me find my way out through this dark pavement.
Let me just talk about this right quick too, by the way. Did anybody out there, I'm talking specifically about a bird, did a bird have a freaking sports car? Did he have a sports car? No, he did not. Did he have a license? No, he didn't. Just saying. You want to talk about awards? Where's his? No, I'm kidding. Alright, I'm gonna edit that out. Probably not.
I try going up to you. I try talking to the old people do.
Okay, so check this out. Both of my sisters, my only sisters that are like grown right now, my half sister and my sister's in this. And they're supposed to be like these people from school talking trash on me, including this, oh my gosh, this other dude. I'm not even going to talk about him, but, you know, he was going to teach me like boxing and stuff. He did a little bit of boxing, and he did a little bit of music with me, but we never like put it out or did anything with it. You know, it is what it is. He wanted to produce, and I guess we're like producing. I remember actually him coming over. We did a little production, and then we were supposed to make a song, and then, you know, we were working with it, and it just never happened like fully. Like, it was always him though that was saying like, hey, or let me show him on the screen. He was like, oh man, like he would work on it a little bit, and then he would stop working on it for some reason, and he would be like, nah, I want to try something different or do a different type of vibe or something. It was interesting. Yeah, so the first one is just you know, me talking about my life and myself, and then this one is me talking about people from school, and it shows them, but it doesn't seem to show. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this guy right here, this is actually Princess Undead right here. The other one, she don't do no YouTube or nothing. She just kind of like chills. Yeah, what the heck was the point calling me out, talking dirt on my name? What did I do to you? All I was trying to do was be friends, or at least know each other a little. I was so fragile, I was so brittle, but 10 grades over now, no more bull. Time to ignore the head, because when I come out of the gate, I'm gonna be the one to be successful. The end of the verbal and mental hate. Watch this.
I try going up to you. I try talking to the old people do. Why you gotta be so dang rude? I just wanna be a part of the group. What the heck was the point? Leaving me out. What the heck was the point?
I feel like I could have put more into it. Like, I feel like a little bit like soulless or emotionless in this. Like, I feel like I could have put a little bit more into it, but I mean, it ended up like looking kind of good, not pretty good. And that's no hate on, you know, everybody that worked on this besides me. I mean, it's not their fault. It was just like, I don't know. It still turned out, you know, nice. But again, like, I'll get into the like criticisms. Like, I guess this would be the first one, but it wasn't really anybody else. It's kind of myself. But I mean, like, first project and all that. I didn't know that at the time. You know, it's really not my fault in this part, but it's just one of the parts at the end. You'll see.
Calling me out, talking dirt on my name. What
did I do to you? All I was trying to do was be friends, or at least know each other a little. I was so fragile, I was so brittle, but 10 grades over now, and no more bull. Time to ignore the hate, but when I come up out of the gate and go by name of the game, then I'm gonna be the one to be successful. The end of the verbal and mental hate. See, here's the thing though, alright? So, I said growing name in the game, because keep in mind, like I said, when I first started doing music, I was a rapper. It was just all rap. Everything rap, hip-hop related. That was, like, that's what all I did. And you can tell, like, this is one of my first things, because my lyrics, you can tell, is, like, one of my first type of lyrics. And I'm actually glad this is a thing, because, and I'm glad I made this. I was, 17 at this time? So, you know, it was what it was, and yeah. Before that though, you could tell that it was back then. But if you listen to my like newer music now, you can tell like the year. Basically everything the homies X710 related, you could tell it's that time. But Emperor Ultimate, I love the music from that because it just still makes me laugh to this day, and it's still really good. I did not appreciate it like for what it was, you know, at face value at first as much as I do now. Not as much because, you know, again, at that time was just like not too long after the concussion. I was still kind of like recovering and all that. But anyhow, yeah, so this verse was talking about school and just people like, you know, and I was saying, oh, okay, well, I'm going to be the one who's going to be successful, you know, doing what I'm going to do, you know, while you're hating. And it's basically the same thing nowadays. You know, I'm you know, growing myself out there in general, not just for music, but music-wise. I don't see anybody else that's ever tried to talk about my music in a bad way, doing what I'm doing. I don't see people with 14 albums out here, freaking, you know, a song with a freaking reggae dancehall artist from Africa or Gambia. I don't see people out here freaking collaborating, you know, with all that, or freaking talking to people, or just this and that. You know, I don't see these people that they don't even count because they're just hating. They're haters. They're not critiquing because they haven't gave a single point. They didn't critique anything. They didn't give any reasoning for what they're saying. They're just hating because they're mad that I'm successful. And that's, you know, that's what birds do sometimes. You know, they just bird brain and just, you know, their mind gets foggy, and, you know, they get confused with life. And, you know, that's what they do. Okay, so this shot was nice, right? This, okay. It's fucking around sometimes, bro. Who the head is this? Lost the numbers, lost the letters. I gotta see, that was solid, but this part right here is one of the parts I want to critique. What the? No offense, like I said, there's just it's not even critiquing. It's just one thing that was a little odd or weird, which is fine because I mean it is Odd Man Out Studios, but. This effect, this right here, that last part was cool, but like everything else was a little I don't know, people might like it, she might have liked it, but I not exactly was the biggest fan of that entire effect until the end. Like, watch this, I'll let you know. Right there where it stops and then boom, that's cool. That's a little bit cool, I'm not gonna lie. Don't know why I like that, but I do. That was cool. This shot's awesome. I didn't actually appreciate that shot right there. That shot's awesome. And then the one where I'm like in a booth, that one's awesome too, with the black jacket. The gate of outside of Lee Williams, really cool. That shot was cool. Every shot, and for like the cinematography actually is really good. So shout out to Vicky for that, because I didn't actually realize how good the cinematography was in this entire part. So yeah, pretty litty. Lost the numbers, lost the letters. I got a broken heart and can't put it back together. I look up in the sky. Is this really my life? Was it meant to live this way? Or maybe I'll just stay. Okay, this part was a little interesting too. I don't understand this one. This is the other part I did not like at all. Compared to the other one, this is the one that I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And then wait for it. okay, like it's not bad, but like I when I first seen it the first couple times, I like cringed a little bit, and I still kind of am right now. And that's no offense, like I said, to Vicky or anything, but just I don't enjoy it as much as other people most likely have. Completely fine. I'm just not the biggest fan of this. The other effect that's passable. It's fine. The last part was kind of cool. Not passable. I don't want to seem like I'm critiquing or trying to seem like a dick here. I'm not trying to seem rude at all. It's just there's a couple parts where I'm like, like it's different. It's cool, and I love that I'm a part of it, of course. But it's just there's this part right here. Just it's interesting for sure. Not bad though. Not bad. This isn't bad. It's just, I guess the best way I can explain it is different. It's different, and it's not that I don't like it. It's just, I just don't understand it. Maybe I don't know. It's just different. It's different. Oh, that was also one of my favorite parts.
Lost
in
the
the song.
letters, I got a broken heart and can't put it back together. I look up in the sky. Is this really my life?
Yeah.
Was I meant to live this way?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll just stay.
Hold on. Maybe I'll just stay. And then wait for it.
Lost the numbers, lost the letters. I got a broken heart and can't put it back together. I look up in the sky. Is this really my life?
Yeah.
Was meant to live this way?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll just stay here.
That's cool. Sound effects. Look at that cinematography. Beautiful shot right there. Beautiful shot. And that's a sad and scary thought. I'm not actually on the train track right here, but wait, is this saying I got hit by a train? Okay, that's racist. All right, that's messed up. It happened to my cousin, not me, just because he looked like me. Like, damn.
Stay here.
Is that like the train, the sound effect? I don't understand. Actually, I never noticed that until right now. Like, my cousin that actually looked identical to me got hit by a train. And I did not know that this part... Don't get me wrong, we weren't like super tight or anything, but that kind of... What the heck? It's kind of messed up. Because he actually passed away like around a certain time or after. I think that year actually, and I never noticed that till right now. Wow, okay. A little weird, but alright. Anyways, whole song though, pretty cool. Kind of dark. The video, good cinematography, but this part I actually did not realize until right this time. Don't know if I'm a big fan of the last part. Doesn't really have any correlation with me necessarily. Don't really get that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like, a shot at me or something, because that's what happened to my cousin. Oh, wait a minute. Guess who the frick they put at the end right after the train? Did nobody realize this? Did nobody realize that this could be like kind of... I'm so lost. If that's like supposed to be disrespectful to him, that's kind of messed up. But I mean, whatever, I guess. And then the picture of me and him. Yes, sir. Review of this video, probably with everything like going on, I'll probably give it a 4 out of 10. 3 or 4 out of 10. I can't really choose. But now I don't even know if I like this video anymore. Actually, that's kind of messed up. But I mean, I didn't make any of it except the freaking the vocals and my verses, and then the bridge and all that, whatever that part at the end was. And then, I recorded in an actual music studio for this song, so it's really cool, because aside from my own studio, I recorded in that studio, and then, I basically only recorded in 2 studios since. That studio and this one. Pretty cool. I've been recording with my own personal music studio since 2022, because 2020... 2021, I was at my grandma's and I recorded there. and for the Emperor Ultimate stuff. And then 2020, I recorded the Devastation EP there, and I kind of like did it in like all in one very fast. But it was with my studio. That was probably the same one I used since 2016. I used GarageBand. Basically, until 2021, I used Fruity Loops for a little bit. That's how I had the auto-tune and stuff, and Vibe Summers and stuff like that. Basically, since I've been the homie ZXinfinite, I've been using Audacity. I don't know. I had the $200 version of Fruity Loop Studio, and I kind of lost it. So fun times. Very fun times. Regardless, though, that's pretty much all there. Me react. Didn't even realize that the crown was like that. Me reacting to Stay Here in 2018, and then me also, reacting to me in the LAUGHLIN International Film Festival, where I met someone who is insanely famous. So it's pretty cool, a celebrity, if you will. Now I got a whole 2 hours to edit, so this is gonna be fun. Overall, it's just gonna be like one video on its own. And regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're asking why I'm not wearing my glasses, it's because firstly the crown, secondly who freaking designed this freaking crown? Like it's cool and badass and awesome, but I need to know who designed it, because hope you guys have a grand legendary day or night, or whenever you're watching. Thank you for spending your time out of your day to spend it with me. Appreciate that. And of course, come back whenever you feel like. Legendary Grand Entertainment 2024. Just turned February not that long ago. And yeah, what else is there to say? I can't wait for more music to come out, more gaming, more content, everything I'm gonna do. Shout out to Odd Man Out Studios for letting me make that first song. Shout out and word to LAUGHLIN International Film Festival, one of my favorite places to go to. And I really wish they still did it, but I think they stopped doing it because of coronavirus. It really sucks, because I think the last one they did was in 2019, 2019. And I don't think I made it to that one, but I was at least part of one of the last ones they did. And it's always an amazing experience, because it's not just like you're going to LAUGHLIN and the freaking movie theaters. And I went and seen in one of the most popular places in the world, the like Discount Las Vegas. No, I'm kidding. The Walmart Las Vegas. No, I'm kidding. But the freaking like the Junior Las Vegas Junior. I was in the freaking theater. I forgot to react to it, and I'm doing the outro. Why am I freaking already at this point? This is the after party of the LAUGHLIN International Film Festival 2018.
I'm live.
And also, this was at the Tropicana. Oh gosh, it's like not only are you at LAUGHLIN and all the stuff going on at LAUGHLIN, but like the theaters and film festival. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Shout out to that guy, dude. That guy was awesome that day. Really freaking hurt my head. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted. Hurt my nose for like the 4th time. Just kidding. Please don't fall. I feel it falling. Ooh. And what wasn't recorded though is Curtis actually sat down with us and started talking to me, and it was insane. I don't have any footage of that night or any pictures, unfortunately, of him sitting down with us, because it was just kind of like out of nowhere. Specifically came down to my table, our table, or at least me and my mom's table, and sat down with us. It was an amazing night and amazing day, and it was, and just the rewards and everything, it was an amazing experience overall. It was really fun to be a part of. We might have not won like anything or even a lot of things, but I just remember it being such a fun experience that I really hope happens again. I really hope they do it again, but it was nothing that's ever been done before that I've been to, and it's just such a great experience. Oh shit, what's going on here? That's the movie theaters. Movie just played. Why is it different? Oh, the people in the crowd, you can see them. Back in the day, I was a lonely soul. However many years ago, my thoughts were uncontrollable. Hell, I've been stuck inside, too nervous to say the truth, but there's too much you could lie. Go to wake up the next day, just to feel unbearably less motivated. Barely conversated, no inspiration. This is how it is, how I live, and I just can't take it. So if you're listening to my statement, please help me find my way out through this dark pavement. Let's get it. There's people in the crowd too, like reacting to it, so. Hold on. I try going up to you. I try talking to the other people do. Why you gotta be so dang rude? I just wanna be a part of the group. What the heck is the point? Hold up, leaving me out. What the heck was the point? Calling me out, talking dirt on my name. What did I do to you? All I was trying to do was be friends, or at least know each other a little. I was so fragile, I was so little, but I get grades now, and no more bull. Time to ignore the hate, but when I come up out of the gate and grow by the name of the game, then I'm gonna be the one to be successful. Not in the verbal or mental hate. It's freaking 2 a.m. in the morning. Angels whisper in a ear. Lost the numbers, lost the letters. I got a broken heart, I can't put it back together. I look up to the sky. Is this really my life? Ain't meant to live this way, or maybe I'll just stay. Lost the letters, I got a broken heart and can't put it back together. Lost the numbers, lost the letters, I got a broken heart and can't put it back together. Yeah. I look up in the sky. Yeah. Is this really my life? Was meant to live this way, or maybe I'll just stay here. Girl, pull up. How about have an after party? You and all your friends. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, low-key, I'm tearing up a little bit, actually. I did not remember how it felt like, well, because of concussion also, but I didn't remember how it felt like to get at least an ovation, you know? I mean, there's a few people in there clapping. And the fact that it played in theaters, and, bro, a celebrity was there? Oh, my gosh. The homie Brian was there, bro. Oh, my gosh. Don't cry now. I'd probably be crying right now if I didn't play so much games where my eyes are dried out. But... yeah, no, I'm tearing up actually, for real. I never had anything like that before. Never had a music video played in a theater. And I remember there's this desert one that was actually kind of lit, and the other music there was pretty good. They'd probably vote for theirs over mine, but you could tell, like, with what I had done, like, in my parts, not like the production or the cinematography or everything else, like just my presence, my mic presence, microphone presence, and just my, just all of that, excuse me, like you could tell, like there's something good there. And then eventually, with all my music out now, you could tell that I rapped so fast on some songs, like Drifting, Blippy Overkill, Fire Higher Than the Building, the Silicon at the top of the Tyler, arguments are valid, each rap like I eat for salad, but you add to the text, just new to the middle, people can't get to the next level, that's it. That's it. I said a little bit fast and I mumbled a little bit, but basically that's one of the verses. I missed the first part. Cause I'm remix the tracks, I'm remixing one raps, and the freaking fact everybody knows that. I don't even have the lyrics. I don't have the lyrics. How am I supposed to know what I'm saying? Okay. Cause I remix the tracks, remix one raps, and the freaking fact everybody knows that overkilling, Bubby Hill, spilling out, fire higher than the building, and the ceiling could be tougher than Tyler. Blah. Let me try it again. So remix the tracks, remixing one raps in the freaking fact. Everybody knows about overkilling, blood, but you don't spell that fly higher than a building that's selling. Could be topping the turn out. Arguments and valid. Each raps like an 8 figure sell, but you add to the test. It's just New Testament. New people can't get to the next level. That's it. So yeah, without the lyrics, I just kind of did it off the dome. And I didn't even freaking have the lyrics at all. Like, not on this, not in front of me. I just did it. And that's pretty much the lyrics, because as you're about to see. Makes the tracks, remix more raps, no fucking fact. Everybody knows I've been overcoming Bobby Hell, swing fly higher than a building that is selling, can be topping the tower. Yo, arguments and valid. I eat your raps like I eat focus out, put your ass to the test. It's just New Testament where whack rappers can't get to the next level. That's it. Well, whack rappers can't get to the next level. So I guess I said new rappers, but I mean, same difference in a way. Depending, you know, there's some new artists that I listen to. I'm like, okay, we actually got some good rappers nowadays. I remember actually doing that take a couple times. I couldn't get it right the very first time. But yeah, that's pretty much my first like fast rap that I released. There's some that I did in 2016 and back then, but this is the first one that I put out in 2020. That should be about it for this video here. Thank you guys for watching, and then I'll just do the outro here. It's an insane experience. A lot of the things, you know, that I did, been places I've been to, all the experiences that I did, and just all the stuff that I've done, and just, you know, my life's been pretty lit. So, you know, if you want to join the journey, you guys can subscribe. If you guys want to subscribe and see more, I have 3 separate channels where I upload different types of content. My main stuff goes on my main channel, the homie ZXinfinite. I stream on the homie ZXinfinite Extra Flavor. It's always in the description below. I mean, you guys are watching homie ZXinfinite anyway, so I mean, you guys already know pretty much this. If you don't, I'm letting you guys know everything there. And then I add like bonus content on the second channel, behind the scenes stuff like that, the making of, you know, my music and stuff like that. And then last but never ever least, the biggest projects with Legendary Grand Entertainment, my business. You know, I'm the CEO. You know what I'm saying? And all my music are on that channel, including new series and shows that I will be introducing. I've already started the LGE Exploration Adventures, I believe it's called, with JJ Orange. He guest starred and appeared on the first video, and I think from that point forward, he's going to be like a main cast of the show, like the main core people. Him and Princess Undead. Probably going to work on the artist name for Princess Undead, so, you know, there's no like copyright BS thing going on. Talking to her about it right now. Why the frick not? Go to random cool places around the earth. Why not? And yeah, that's about it. I want to get this video edited now, so I want to put it out there. Take care, everybody. Thank you all for watching once again, and you know, I do appreciate all the support, and you know, we're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. We have 300 already, and I'm trying to get 1,000 by the end of the year. So if you could help me reach my goal, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of lit. I make some cool content just like this one, and reactions, not only to my channels, but other people's channels included. And just whatever you guys want to see too. If you guys want to see me react to a video, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want to like suggest anything, anything, like absolutely anything, you want me to try something out for a video, I will absolutely do it. So let me know down there and all of that. Yeah, ask me comments, questions, anything, and you know, discuss below what you guys think about this video too. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time on anything that I do in content. It's been your boy, the homie ZXinfinite.